So I came back to the hotel. A few weeks ago. I came back to the hotel and I said, nobody, well, by then everybody's asking, who's John Birdsong? Except maybe Tim knew him. Well, I came back and I said, you know what, nobody knows who this guy is. He said, really? I said, maybe getting a special rate, and we don't want him to do that.
Was there an address or a phone number?
They had a phone number, and he says, we'll give him a call.
I
And
see.
if he is part of your group, we'll have him call you if you don't mind. I said, oh, that would be fine. I never got a call.
So
Mystery guy.
I don't know who he is.
the history of John
They took
Birdsong.
him off the list, though.
Oh, okay, so it's still in question if he exists or doesn't exist. Okay, the first theory that you came up with was through Tim. So Tim, tell us what you know about John.
As Director of Public Affairs for ALC, I had a gentleman by the name of John Birdsong, who was my script writer and photographer, cameraman, one of my cameramen for the TV show we had.
I want to get you in a minute.
We had the only TV program that we put out throughout Middle Georgia to tell what the ALC was doing. And John was a good guy, my age, I think, but he's very sentimental. And when I call him in to talk about things, he'd cry. Now, I'm, again, easygoing, suave, kind, considerate. Why would he cry when I bring him in to talk to him?
John.
So I'm thinking, well, maybe John Birdsong, this same John Birdsong, found out I was coming down here and decided to come down and film it. Then I realized we don't have that program anymore, so it couldn't have been him.
So it shot that theory.
So that shot that theory, man.
Okay, so Tim didn't solve the problem. Then we just found out recently when Jake showed up that, lo and behold, there was another contact that Jake was involved with. Can you tell us about that, Jake?
Well, I was following the email, and I was hoping, quite frankly, that it was Tim's Birdsong. Because I had a brother-in-law by the name of John Birdsong, who was a retired Army Sergeant Major. And so I thought, and so I called him, and I said, Bird, did you happen to sign up or contact this motel in Tarpon Springs? He said, oh, no, I didn't do that. And so I said, wow, that's strange. And so I just kind of let it pass. And then a couple weeks ago, I get a call from the Quality Inn, Tarpon Springs. And I said, look on my phone, and I answer it. And they say, hello, is this John Birdsong? And I said, no.
And can you tell us what that phone number was?
There you go.
Okay.
And I said, no, but I know a John Birdsong. Why are you calling? Well, we're calling to confirm his reservation. I said, I don't think John Birdsong's coming. And I said, how did you get this phone number? And they said, well, this is the phone number on the reservation. I said, that is really strange. And then the desk clerk said, well, what do you want us to do? And I said, well, since he's not part of our class, I would suggest that you move him to regular rates if he shows up. And they said, oh, that's a good idea. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
How long have you been John Birdsong?
I slip in and out of that. Okay? You know, it's very, very well that I could have called and said, hey, this is John Birdsong and I want to make a reservation. But then I also called and made a reservation for myself. So that could have been my ultra life. I don't know.
So you see, this has gotten extremely confusing.
Yes.
But we hope that this little ditty about John Birdsong is going to straighten it all out for you. And we have some very talented people, I will add here. Tim, the old sporadic spoon Bollinger, Would you get your spoons, Tim, and come on up here? And we have Storm, Hullabaloo, Kazoo, Crawford. Okay, hit the kazoo.
What are these letters for?
These letters.
Oh,
Those are for the people. That's so they'll know what notes we're playing.
Or they click their spoon, or
Yeah, what's a spoon for?
Now, those of you who were around in the 60s, by the way, this takes a $20 bill to play this kazoo.
Is that a clean one?
doesn't matter.
So, listen carefully to the spoon. You can hear the spoon. I don't like to hear a few bars. Listen up. This is what you're going to hear. Got it? All right. So I can go on. If you will pick up your song sheet, now we sing a verse and a chorus, another verse and another chorus, another verse and another chorus, then you turn the page over. We're still moving along. We're up to the 4th verse now and then the last chorus. So by the time we're done with this, you should know more about John Birdsong than you know right now. Now, it's to the tune of Did He Ever Return? And I'm sure those of you who were around in the 60s know about the guy that never returned. What was his name?
John Charlie.
Charlie, yes. Okay, now we're all going to sing this together, right?
Okay.
Let me tell you a story about a Birdsong man. He was Lucy Van. Now, I don't even hear you sing.
What? I'm trying to read your right hand. Read the chorus. We'll do the chorus. Yeah, we'll get
Let
the
me
rhythm
tell
on
you
that.
the story about the Birdsong man. He was Lucy, a fly-by-night. John wanted to be 6907, but he couldn't remember the command. Now, here we go. He never showed his face, no, he never showed his face. The tall fairy wanted to be in. His face lit up with a smile and a grin, but the Birdsong could never log in. Very good. Now the bowling girl